Hello there, and welcome to episode 8 of Eurovoix's super early Eurovision predictions. I'm Alistair, and the next player holding on to hope is Gerry in Manila. Hello.
Hi, Alistair. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So, can you tell us anything you've been up to in the last year since we did this interview?
That's a good question. I've mostly been working, so I'm still in my PhD program. I finished my dissertation proposal, so now I'm kind of in the final stages. Maybe I'll have another year or so left, and then I'll finally have a PhD and a doctor in front of my name, and that's exciting. I also have a new baby niece. She was born in
Ah!
October. Yeah, so that's exciting. Yeah, that's pretty much the biggest stuff that happened to me over the past year.
That is pretty big stuff. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Before we play back your interview from last year, I have to tell you we have played 7 interviews back so far, and to avoid the bottom spot, you need to beat 30 points. Are you ready?
Okay, sure, let's do it.
The date is the 30th of May 2024, and the contestant is.
Gerry Avellino. Hi, it's me again.
Very best of luck. These are the questions. So, what will be the date of the grand final?
I think it's gonna be May 10th.
Who will be the host city?
It's probably gonna be Zurich. I
Okay.
think they're the best city on the list. I don't think anybody else is gonna have a shoot.
What will be the venue?
If it's Zurich, apparently it'll probably be in Hallenstadion, but I don't know if they have any other venues anyway.
How many countries will compete?
Let's say 38.
Will the Netherlands stay in the contest?
I think they will. I think being in Eurovision is still good value for money. They're kind of gonna want to be in it to be able to get justice for what happened this year.
Will United by Music still remain the slogan?
Yes, probably gonna be the last year that they'll do it.
Who will be a presenter of the contest?
The only person I could think of is Sven Epini. He's the one who speaks all these languages, and I'm like, he's definitely gonna do it.
Will there be any changes to the voting system?
No, I don't think there will be any.
Which country will stay in the grand final?
Ukraine. This is a very safe prediction, but it's gonna be Ukraine.
Which country will leave the grand final?
Portugal. I think it's time for them to get another controversial non-qualification.
Which country will return to the grand final?
I'm gonna say Poland. I keep saying Poland. Let's see what happens.
Which country will stay out of the grand final?
San Marino. I'm gonna say that.
Name a Eurovision artist you think could return.
Last year I said Alyona Moon, and I'm gonna say Alyona Moon again. I feel like last year she didn't enter the. She removed herself. This time I think she's going to actually want to return.
Name a spokesperson for the voting sequence.
It'll be Andrei Jahu for Albania.
What will be the winner's path to the grand final?
I think it'll be an automatic qualifier. It's kind of been simmering. These automatic qualifiers are kind of close, but not yet there. I mean, the last one who won was Italy, and that already felt like a million years ago.
How will the winner be determined?
It'll be a mix. I think it's more likely that a winner won't be top of either jury or the vote.
Okay, so a compromise of both. Will the winner sing in their national or foreign language, or a mixture?
I'm gonna say it's a mix. Again, I just love these songs that have mixes in them. I just have this gut feeling that it's going to be a song in French with a line or two in English. I don't know why.
What slot number will the winner perform in the final?
I'm going to say 16th.
What will be the winning score?
I underestimated it last year, so let's go higher than that. I'm gonna say 575.
And the big question, who will be the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2025?
So this kind of lines up with my other predictions with who's going to be, what's the winner's path to semifinal or qualifier.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be France. They've been hungry for a win for the last how many years now, they're gonna want to get there. So that's gonna be France.
Okay. Well, those are all the questions. Thank you and good luck.
All right, thank you so much.
Well done, Gerry. We did lose connection at the very end there, and like at the start as well. Hence why you saw my my glasses. And then I don't know what happened there, but well done for getting France. It was bold of you to predict an automatic qualifier, but they did reach the top 10. Well done.
Yeah, that was a bit. I don't know. I just kept feeling France, and I mean, in the lead up to the final, I think it had a much bigger chance than Candy. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I do have to say as well, I'm really sorry that Aliona Moon let you down for the second year in a row.
Not again.
And in fact,
All of Moldova let me down this
all
time.
of Moldova let you down. Yes,
I know.
Precisely.
First, Aliona Moon didn't want to come back, and then all of Moldova was like, "We don't have the money for this." What can I do?
What can you do? Well, Gerry, we know that you're not last, but shall we see where you are currently on the scoreboard?
Yes, please.
So yes, Gerry,
Not bad.
congratulations! You are currently second on the scoreboard from the 8 players we've heard from.
Wow. Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting Anthony to be in first place because I feel like he didn't do that well before. But I think he's been training. He's been training for this.
I'll let him know that you said. Well, he'll see this episode anyway. But
just me talking shit about Anthony.
Yes. Well, Gerry, thank you so much for taking part again. I hope you will do the same for 2026, and thank you for joining us for this episode.
Oh, thank you for having me. Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.